Testing. Looks like I got audio. Cool. So, all right, here I am, and I'm about to start up a new song. So, done a whole bunch of these videos before. Basically, if you've seen them, you know what's going on. But essentially, I just write and record stuff, and I show you the whole process as it's going. So, this is it. So, let's just jump into it. Here's my guitar. It's my Steinberger Spirit. In this case, I usually like to record with this, my Fender Strat, which is just like a cheap Mexican Strat, or yeah, that's pretty much it at the moment. I just kind of like the tone of these two guitars. This one's just like awesome. Stays in tune forever. Like, it's nice to track with because you don't got to tune everything every single take. The Strat stays in tune well too, but just not like this. And the Strat just has a really nice tone. I kind of like it for like I don't really go for like super clean tones, but I just kind of like medium gain type things. And this one I'll use for a little higher gain stuff. Not like metal, but just rock. I got a template open here. This is going to be my left guitar. All of my guitars are panned left and right according to what I'm going to do. So I always do two main guitars, and then I start doing overdubs. Usually I have like 6 guitars on the template, and then I have a guitar solo, all with Bias Amp 2 loaded. That's just kind of like for convenience, and each one has like a slightly different sound on it just to kind of vary it and give a nice big stereo spread when I'm recording guitars. The bass guitar also has Bias Amp 2, as well as 2 compressors, one pre, one post, and then I got a noise gate on. And I also have my electronic drum set behind me. That's what I'm going to track drums with. Before that happens, though, you're going to hear this drum beat going. It's just a drum loop to record to, so I don't like get out of time and stuff. It kind of sucks, but just deal with it. When I first track these, I'm going to be using some monitoring sounds that are just easier on the computer, and then later after the fact, I'm going to load Superior Drummer 3, but my computer's a little old and slow, so it's like, it gets bogged down when I'm trying to track with Superior Drummer 3 on. And the vocals, they're just going straight in from a mic that's right off camera here. I also have my phone because I had this weird occurrence. I had a dream last night where I had the song just kind of pop into my head, lyrics and all, and that's happened a couple times, and it keeps happening more and more recently. Like it's just like more often. I don't know what the hell's going on with it, but it keeps happening, and I'm not going to complain because it's way easier to write songs that way. I just know what they are when I wake up. So, yeah. This one is a super simple one. It's like mostly in A minor. So this is the verse. It's nothing to write home about. It's really easy, but like I said, I had a full set of lyrics. I know how to play it, and we're good. And then the chorus part jumps to D, C, F, and G, still in A minor, key-wise. That's it. The interesting thing about these dream songs is it's kind of almost like I'm doing a cover song because it's not really something I would normally write when I'm like awake, I guess. So like when I'm awake, I just write random lyrics that like just have to do with something I just saw on TV or anything, just whatever. These are just, it's bizarre. It sounds like someone else is writing it. So don't ask me to explain it. It's just happening. So the tempo is 120, and I just tapped it out ahead of time, and I didn't really have the tempo in mind. I just figured out what that was quick. So I'm just going to start tracking. So this is the left guitar. Actually, do I want to start with the chorus or the verse? Because I could do a little intro. Technically speaking, this just starts with the verse, but... So I did wake up and have the song structure in my head completely, and I know what it is, but I don't have anything, or I don't have any complaints against like tweaking it just for taste, because I would do that to anything. So yeah, let's see. Maybe I will do that. I'll do the chorus and then I'll jump into the verse, just like as a intro. Okay, so left guitar is done. Now I'm going to play the exact same thing on the right side. This essentially creates a stereo image and basically human error and such, makes the sides slightly different so they hit your ears at different times and it sounds kind of cool. So the only thing I changed so far is I just added the chorus in the beginning as just like an intro to the song, so just kind of like go right in. Let's do the right side. Am I on the right track? Yeah, I am. Okay, the right side's done. So, as you gathered, this is a pretty simple song, simple chord progressions and such. So, the way I like to make my songs interesting is I like to do overdubs where I do different things like, my favorite is I'll do doubled octaves. So, say I'm doing like that A minor in the verse, I would do the third above in the key, so A minor is going to be C. I can miss the note too. But yeah, I'll do the doubled octave there. And if the key permits, I like to actually just let the open strings go. Which in this case, that's going to be a bad idea with that B there. So I'll mute that. And just let the E... I'll mute the D also because that's too close. But I have the C and the E there, so I got the third and the fifth of the chord. I don't think I'm going to do that in the verse so much, that's just like an example. But okay, so the chorus is D, C, F, and G power chords, pretty easy stuff. So I could do thirds there, so D I would go up to F, and then E, and then B. I could drop to A for the third of the F chord, but I actually might go to the C instead. So I'll do the fifth there. So I could do this, though. Or I could do the fifth on the G chord, too. Just walk right down. Let me see how that sounds. I forgot there, it's F and then G. I was doing G and F. Whoops. The other option is I could go to the third of that G chord and do. And the better option actually might be doing one on one side and one on the other, so I could possibly do that. And then for the verse, I'll probably just like strum. And maybe I'll switch to my Fender right now and kind of get more of a cleanish sound. So give me a second to do that. Okay, I grabbed the Fender. I got to tune it up. So I could probably, get a decent cleanish. And I say clean-ish because I like just a little breakup on it. But I could probably get a decent tone out of that too, and I have. I just, there's something I love, like right in between this setting. So I'm using the bridge in the middle pickup here, and then rolling the volume down to like 4 or 5. It sounds really awesome. Nothing happened because my tuner's on. Yeah, this one's a little finicky compared to the headless guitar, because that thing was sitting on my couch for like 3 days before I picked it up, and it was dead in tune. It just doesn't move. This, on the other hand, is a little off. Okay, close enough. I actually don't care as much on overdubs if it's like perfectly in tune, because it actually can make the song sound slightly bigger. You want to like kind of find a happy medium there, because if you go too far out of tune, it's going to sound totally like trash. Yeah, there's a good. That'll be good for overdubs. I could do a lot of things there, so I'm just messing with it. Yeah, I think I'm going to do that on one side and then the other thing on the other side. So here we go. Let's just track it. You know what? I'm going to move that stool out of the way before I die. It's like 3 times I've almost just crashed to the floor from tripping on it. You're probably going to tell, but trust me, I was like backing into it and like, damn it. Okay, here we go. one time in the beginning. Come on, think. All right, here we go. Okay, so that's one side. Now I'm going to do another side, and I'm going to just like do slight differences. So the verse, I was just doing octaves of the chords here. So instead of A, G, and F up here, I was just doing A, G, and F down here. So what I actually might do is I'll go like contrary motion, so I'll do A, B, and C, and just do the harmonies there. So like basically it'll create this. The chorus part, sorry, I'm going to do kind of what I was saying earlier. I'm just going to go F, E, and then instead of going C, D, I'll go C, B. Nothing special. So let's just start. Okay, so that's the right side. Those dubs just make it a little bit more interesting than just doing power chords. Fills it out a little bit. Makes it sound a little more original than just, you know, just regular old power chords, like I said. So yeah, the thing I'm going to do at the end of the video is put all this together so you can see the split screen thing that I always do. If you check out my channel, you'll see a whole lot of videos like that. I have these whole big, long, how I like wrote and recorded the whole thing videos, but then I also just have the song itself. So it's like all of the takes from this, or the final takes, I should say. If I mess up, obviously that's not going on, but it's all the takes, and then I just put it together on a split screen thing, and they all go together. They all go together over the final mix, and eventually I'll learn how to talk, and I can say all of those things at once. I don't know if I want to do any more than that. It's possible. Like sometimes I like mess around and see if I can come up with like a cool little guitar melody or something. So I'm gonna just loop the beginning, play around here, and see if I come up with anything. If I don't, I won't keep it. I'll just say screw it and go right to the guitar solo. Might work, and honestly it sounds a little repetitive, but I might just do that right over the verse. Let me just see though. Yeah, I kind of like that. So sometimes I did like to do those little melody things or guitar melody things, but it's like syncopated, so it keeps hitting in different places on instead of just on beat one. So on the surface it's pretty easy, but it's actually you have to keep track of it and not mess it up and keep going right through. Alright, I'm going to try that. Alright, yeah, that's kind of cool. So that just goes through the whole song. And then I might do a harmony of that. So that was a minor. And I'm doing the F there. So it's A, C, E. And then the F on top. So I could do C. But let me just see what it sounds like, because if it's a little too much, I might not do it. I might just double what I just did exactly. We'll see. Yeah, it's way too happy. I could alternatively, instead of thirds, do fourths. That sounds cool, but it's kind of video gamey. Let me try fifths. I should probably actually hit the B there. Perhaps doing the exact same thing might be the better idea. Yeah, I think I might do that. Okay, so that's the lead done. I might just throw some echo on both of those and give it a really nice... Yeah, and then I might just actually turn them down a little bit. I don't usually touch the volume on the guitars because they're kind of just where I usually want them to be, but this could go down a little bit. Okay, now guitar solo. So I have to find the measure here. So it's probably going to be where the blobs taper off for the waveforms. Yeah, right at 38. Let me just check my tuning. Okay, so let's see. Probably go off what I was doing. Let's see. I like that. So, okay, I'll do that, and then I'm just going to go nuts and improvise. Yeah, that was nice. So just add a little bit of echo to that and listen back just in case I screwed up and didn't notice. Yeah, that's a cool solo. I had some guy recently comment on one of my solos that I was posting just like the solo excerpt on Facebook, and he's like, "You play too many notes." What does that even mean? But it's funny because I'm like, I'm not a shredder guy. Like, I don't like, sit there and go like the whole time. I mean, I do like pick it up at the end and stuff, but just like for dynamic purposes. make everyone happy. So that's my guitar solo. It's kind of melodic and cool. I think it's nice because like it goes from the A minor, and then when it hits the D, C, F, G, it kind of turns it into a D Dorian mode, so it just has like a nice sound to it. So yeah. All right. Now, bass guitar. So give me a second to grab that. Alright, so the bass part's done. Made a couple mistakes and had to redo it a couple times. Easiest bass part in the world, and I messed it up. Go figure. That's how it always happens, though. I'm going to do the drum, so let me take the camera, turn it off, move it over here, move the mic over here so I can talk, and we'll get started with those. Alright, see you in a second. Alright, so this is the third time I'm trying this drum part. I'm just stupid and I keep messing up easy stuff. So anyway, this is a really easy part. I just miscount and brain fart and forget where I am. So I'm going to try this one more time. So I'm going to shut the mic off. These are really splatty and they're annoying, so I'm going to give you direct audio. So let me swivel this mic over, turn it off, and hopefully get it right this time. Okay, so I got it right that time. I don't know how I even messed it up. It's such an easy part. So anyway, the drums are done, so now I'm going to move on to vocals. So give me a second to move the camera and the mic back over there and just get started tracking. I'm going to throw Superior Drummer 3 on and freeze it, though, so you'll notice the drum sounds are a little different when I get over there. All right. Cool, see you in a second. Okay, so I just moved this stuff over. I'm going to jump right into the vocals. So like I said, I kind of dreamed this song up. I had the lyrics when I woke up. I typed them right into my phone, so I got that here instead of my usual notebook that I jot stuff into. So I'm just going to, it's wobbly. Move that a little bit. There, it's better. So I'm just going to jump right into this because I should, in theory, be able to sing right through this thing. So I'm just going to do a practice run and see how it works out.
I can't watch you put it by.
Okay, so I got that done. I split that up, so I did the first part right up through the second chorus, then I stopped for the solo, just don't have any, bleed through unnecessarily. And then I did the last chorus. Okay, so, yeah, that was a pretty decent take. It's really easy when you already know the song. So if you've seen my videos before, you know what's coming next. I'm going to do some overdubs. So I basically sing the exact same thing. These are going to get turned down pretty low and they get panned to the sides, and they basically accomplish a chorusing effect so that it just elevates the vocals when the guitars all kick in. The other thing that these accomplish is they allow me to pick out parts where if the main vocal was a little subpar, I can probably find a good spot in the dubs where I did it correctly. So sometimes I'll do a little patchwork where I'll just chop it, move it up and crossfade it and fix something that way. Okay, so let's just start right here. First chorus. I can watch you pull it apart. I know you know. And by the way, they're not turned down or panned yet. I'm just doing them like all at the same volume while I record it. That's going to happen later when I mix it down. So if you're wondering why it sounds terrible and dubbed and phasey, that's because it's not mixed yet. So, okay, next one. So that was the left side. This will be the right side. No reason. I just kind of do it in that order. I can watch you pull it apart. I know you know. Okay, second chorus. I can't let you tear it down. I know you know. I can't let you tear it down. I know you know. Okay, last chorus. Whoops. Was looking at the wrong lyrics. I can't watch you pull it apart. I know you know. Okay, so last one. Here we go. I can't watch you pull it apart. I know you know. Okay, so I'm thinking I might try a harmony part here, so probably just going to do the third. So the main, all right, like I start on a D, so I'm going to start on an F here for this harmony part. Main melody starts on a D, that is, harmony F. So. I can't watch you pull it apart. I mean, it's doubtful that this would sound too bad, but I'm just going to record it and see how it sounds in context. I can't watch you pull it apart. I know you know. Yeah, because sometimes, like when you do harmonies, harmony part, it's like just a little much, depending on how you want the song to be and what the vibe is. I can't watch you pull it apart. Okay, I think I kind of like it, so I'm gonna keep it. I can't watch you pull it apart. I'm just gonna not do the I know you knows. Alright, so first chorus harmony. I can watch you pull it apart. I know you know. When you cry, my world's stop. I know you know. And again, bear in mind, this isn't mixed, so that's going to go way down and be a little less obnoxious. So, okay, next chorus. Where's the line? There it is. I can't let you tear it down. I know you know. Yeah, that should work. Let me just listen back in case I screwed up and didn't notice. I can't let you tear it. All right, so final chorus. Here we go. I can't watch you pull it apart. I know you know. When you cry, my world stops. Yeah, cool. Okay. That should do it. Anyway, I'm going to throw the compressor, EQ, and reverb on. I do it in that order, actually. So it's compressor first, then EQ, then verb. Compressor is 4:1 ratio, fast attack, slow release, medium release, actually, I guess. And I have like a little distortion setting you can put on the compressor, and it's just a stock one in Logic. It's the FET model. It's the black paneled one, so if you're looking for it. So the EQ just cuts off highs and lows, basically just gets rid of white noise the microphone's picking up, like just any kind of thing like hum from a heater, just like low like stuff, and really high obnoxious stuff. So The reverb, that's like a stereo reverb, so it goes in mono and spits it out stereo, and it just kind of like meshes all the parts together so it sounds like one vocal. That's it. You'll see the whole split screen deal and me playing all the parts over the final mix, and check out more videos like this. You can see just the song, and like and subscribe, and you're going to just see a lot more because I plan to continue just writing songs indefinitely. So, alright, awesome. Next time.
No one to blame.